Hi, I'm Lori Allred. Welcome to Inspired by Pinterest, where I surf Pinterest looking for amazing pins, crafty ideas, resources, everything on Pinterest, and bring them to life each week in an episode here on my craft channel. I am super excited to feature something that I wanted to try last year, and I actually did do it last year, but I didn't do a show because I wanted to do a little research. I wanted to see how my Peeps Wreath stored. But first, let's start with my pin board holidays, Easter, and look at some really cute door decor ideas in that board. The first one is from strictlysimplestyle.blogspot.com. She did this adorable, do you remember last year I did that really fun thing with the sugar water or Mod Podge with string and made eggs with balloons? She made a whole wreath out of that, and I just love that. So be sure to go back and check out my string egg art episode if you want to know how to do that, or check out the link on my blog, allreddesign.net, to get more details on how she did that pin. The next one I love is these Deco mesh carrots. Now, I'm not a big connoisseur of Deco mesh, but I admire the work that goes into it, and these would be so cute on my front door. So if any of you want to make it for me, let me know. So the last one I want to feature, and what inspired this episode, is this really cute Peeps Wreath from lisafroststudio.com. And she did hers a little different than mine, and I'll also have a link on my blog of what this looked like last year compared to this year. So allreddesign.net. Now the only difference I can tell how I stored it is I just put it in a grocery sack, and then I put it in a Rubbermaid container down with the rest of my decorations to see how they would shrink or what would happen to them over the year. So that I could report back on whether or not you could store it. Because my kids were trying to convince me they should get to eat them, because we have this thing for stale Peeps at our house. They're awesome. So now the thing I did notice is they break easier because they're a lot harder. And they did shrink just a touch, but not enough. And I still think I'll put this up one more year and then probably toss it. I did cheat a little to keep my kids from eating it, and I sprayed it with acrylic clear spray just to keep the animals and the teenagers away from it. So I think it held up really well. So if you want to know, you at least get a couple of years. Couple tricks I want to teach you about making a Peeps Wreath. Now mine is made with a straw form, and I didn't even take the plastic off of it. That's how lazy I was the day I did that, but you don't need to. And then I covered it with this fun just paper grass. I just picked up just paper grass, and I Mod Podged, and I do have a tutorial I'll link to on my blog that shows you how I put this together, but I wanted to share some tips. First off, cover whatever form you're going to use. I would probably, with this one, wrap with some ribbon and then cover it with the grass. This one I may just leave like this and then add the grass to it. I think it'd give it a real natural look to it. So grapevine wreath would work great. But the trick with Peeps, I didn't hot glue any of them on. All of them are put on with a toothpick. But the trick is, you have to know about doing these, is you can't push them on when they're this soft. Like I just barely opened this package. This wouldn't give me enough. Just picked up some toothpicks. If I were to go press this on, I don't think it would hold its shape very well. I found it was just much easier to let them sit for a couple days till they got a little tough, and then put this in, and it keeps the toothpick in place. If you're concerned, I did notice some of them are falling off just simply gravity, so I might add a touch of hot glue to them. But make sure they're stale, and that means I opened a bunch and had to hide them from my son because he loves them when they go stale. So it's simple, it's really easy. It's a fun idea to create a really cute door decor item for your indoors. I didn't put this outside because I don't know how to hold up in the weather. So I hope that this inspired you and that you get some fun ideas and try your own Peeps Wreath at home. Thanks for joining me.